Hey guys, Karima here. I just wanted to give you a quick video overview of the EPGP system and the mod that we're going to be using in this guild starting pretty soon. Just so you know, there's a post directly related to this EPGP stuff on the front page, so be sure to check it out. So just to give you an idea of how it works, in the game when you're in a raid, like I am currently with Stamper, there'll be items that'll be rolled on after a boss dies. The tool that we're recommending in the actual post has this little pop-up come up whenever Stamper or the Loot Master has an item that needs to be rolled on. As you can see, if you roll over the item tooltip, you'll see what it has in terms of stats. You can also see who the Master Looter is, the eye level, and also the gear points cost, so you can see how much it'll put you back. Additionally, you can see the timer, so I have 22 seconds to decide if I want this. And then main spec, minor, upgrade, off spec, or pass. And you can also write a note, so you can be like, best in slot, forever. Save it, and then give them, if you want to be a main spec role, have it be a main spec. On his side, or the Master Looter's side, they will see a window like this. What it'll do is it'll show who is interested based on their role. So, making selection, off spec, pass, as well as their priority, and they'll select whoever has the highest priority in a certain role category. It also allows them to see what their current roller's item level is, to see if it's really an upgrade for them, and just gives them a general overview of how things work. Going back into the game, there's other ways you can do, or other things you can do with this EPGP tool. For one, you can type in /EPGP, and it'll pop up with a window. And if you're in a raid, it'll default to people in the raid, but here you can see your EP, your GP, and your PR or priority rating, which in this case is 1. It also shows you the weekly decay, the base gear points. This is just the basis they use for most items. And if you decide you want to see what everyone's rating is, using this mod, you can check the Show Everyone box, and it'll show you everyone's priority rating, so you can see where you stack up. If you're not an officer, these mass EP awards and decay buttons will not work, so you can't take control of it yourself unless you're actually an officer. You can also, this is not the best way to do it, you can also see in your officer note, if you have access to view it, what your current score is. So for instance, I'll go to Karima, and you can see in my officer's note that I have 800, and that tells me what my effort points are. Until it actually is your priority rating, it's not very useful. So what we suggest is getting the mod that shows you the list and typing /EPGP and seeing your priority in relation to your fellow raid members here. Additionally, in Stamper's post, he included details if you do not have the mod and you don't have this special pop-up come up when loot drops. It's a really big disadvantage, so we recommend everyone downloading this mod. It's very low maintenance and doesn't take up much memory, but what you do is you type in /whisper, the loot master's name, then need if you actually need the item, and then you link the item. So it gives you an example: Whisper Airhammer, need Justice Bringer, and it'll do the exact same thing. It'll put you on this little list and show the Master Looter what priority you are. Additionally, on the website, under the EPGP tab, by default it shows nothing, but what you can see is under your either leaderboard, where it shows people with the highest ratios, or under the all members DKP, where you can sort, it shows you what your effort and your gear and your priority ranks are, just like the mod does. It's a good way to check it if you can't get into the actual game, and it's up to date as often as the officers upload information to the website. So that's a quick overview. Make sure you download the mods. They are available via the front page post, and have it ready for the next raid and give it a shot. Thanks a lot. Oh, also, Norman told me to do this. Hey guys, one extra little addendum to this video I wanted to add. If you have the mod, the EPGP Loot Master, you need to go to Options, and then go to Interface, then on this top two tabs you go to Add-ons, and then the EPGP Loot Master. Under Monitoring, you'll see there's a checkbox that's not checked by default called Listen for Incoming Monitor Updates. Check this box, and when you're rolling for loot, you can actually see who else is rolling against you and the priority that they have on rolling for it. This will probably be used amongst people that are doing loot management, but you can do it too if you're curious to see who else is bidding. Hope that helps. Thanks.